Hello, everybody. We are back. We are the Coincidental Trendsetters. I am Lee.
And I'm Sandra, in case you forgot. It's been a minute.
Yes, we are here. We're not quite sure how we got here, but we're so happy to be back with you. Sandra, what's been going on?
Oh man, November was a doozy of a month. Lots of changes around our house, but we are happy to be in the holidays, and I can smell a break coming up. So we're in my world, this is the last week of school before Christmas break, and this is play week for us because I direct school musical. So crazy town, but after this week, it'll be smooth sailing. How about you?
I love that you direct the school musical, Sandra. That's fantastic. I'm good. As you can probably see, I'm slightly overdressed to be inside, but I wanted to show everybody this outfit. So a big crazy storm came in last night here in Virginia. We had ridiculous wind. There's like down branches everywhere. And now it is freezing here. I woke up this morning and it was 37 degrees, but I had to go to lunch, had to go lunch with a girlfriend. And then I had some errands to run. By the way, Target is picked over of garland. You're not going to find any, it's all gone. And so I layered, and to do that, I mean, that's, because you're in a restaurant, you got to take off all this stuff, but I adore these pieces. So I'm going to stand up and show them to everybody real quick, because you can still get all of these, which is great. This is the tigress scarf, which could also double as a runner if you ever want to do some fabulous home decorating too. It's reversible. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. And then this fantastic heritage coat. But wait for it. Now I got to be able to get out of these buttons though. Remember that, Sandra? So these buttons, you guys, are tipped in the faux leather. So it's so fun, but that makes them a little stiff if you haven't worn the coat much. And then underneath, yep, I'm breaking out the Wren color. You guys saw that with the Prince and the Duchess. They had like this color, it was all on Time magazine. So anyway, this is the fabulous icon blouse, the classic cardigan. And then of course I'm wearing this belt. Sandra, you love this belt, right? Like, this is so amazing.
You know my belt trick. We've talked about the belt trick before.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So this outfit has been great because then I could of course wear it when I was at lunch with my girlfriend, and then I was totally layered up and staying warm. But I just love getting a little cozy. Being from Florida, you're in Texas. We don't like being cold. Like, so I have to put on lots and lots of layers. But anyway, so there we go. Now I'm nice and comfortable. Looks more appropriate to be on screen and indoors with you all.
There you go. And I am working with some vintage today, and just saw an ant crawl across my desk.
I love that sweater you're wearing. I forgot all about that.
And I'm really working with some colors. So fall is a great time. Fall, winter is not the time to only wear black. I love me some black, but love working with some color too. So it's been fun.
Good job. I love that.
But what we're talking about today, and being that we are wrapping up a season, we're going to talk about what keeps us as cabi stylists. So every season we renew. We are on 6-month contracts, so to speak, 6-month agreements. And every 6 months, at the end of every 6 months, we have the option to renew or to not renew. And so we just wanted to share with you a little bit about what keeps us coming back season after season. A little bit, if you've been following our stories and how we got here. Neither of us really at all in the fashion business before cabi, but wanted to just go over what keeps us in the game, so to speak, and why both of us are renewed for the next season. So Lee, you want to start?
Yeah, I love how it is really a choice to renew every season. It is our business that we control. And that's part of the reason why I always stay at cabi. I love that I get to choose when I work, who I work with, and how I work, really. But one thing that I was talking to Sandra briefly about before we even started filming this is, I don't know if everybody knows this, but with cabi, we kind of get a restart every 6 months, which is also a recharge for me a little bit. So that makes it so my business is never really stagnant or stale. I'm able to come to my clients and myself with brand new product. We get a fabulous collection every 6 months. But the backbone of our company and that stability and that training and the collaboration with stylists, that's always there. That's like the fantastic glue that holds everything together. But I get to kind of try new things and work new things out and do some different things in my business every 6 months, which is really exciting because otherwise I would get really bored, I think. And that kind of flexibility and that ability to really take hold of that and sort of make my own brand within the brand of Cabi is fantastic for me. That's why I stay.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the reasons I stay are similar to Lee's, but the big thing for me is I love having a strategic mind, and I love starting with nothing or starting with little and making it into something big. And I feel like I get the opportunity to do that every 6 months. So whether it's a new sales strategy or whether it is finding those next strategic partners that are going to work alongside me in this business, or whether it's just, taking a step back. The last 2 seasons, I had kind of been focusing on a few other things, and I took a step back and just kind of served my clients. But now I'm ready to step forward again and really start to grow and look for those strategic partners who want to really grow this business alongside of me. And I love the fact that I can do that. And not only do I get to do that, but I get to do that in my home, on my schedule, and as a part of whatever I want to do. So autonomy is so huge to me, and being able to, do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. And so to be able to do that and still grow a really profitable business is a huge thing to me, as well as being able to work with sister stylists and who aren't even on my team, but that I can collaborate with them and work with them to initiate and write programs that then we take out to the larger Cabi community. So I've been able to really grow into my own as a coach in this space and realize that that's the next step, part of the next step of what I'm going to be doing in my career as well. So all of that has happened over the last 8 to 9 years that I've been with Cabi. And quite honestly, I'm not sure I would have ever been here. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be here without Cabi. So every single 6 months when it's time to renew, it's just a pretty easy decision for me.
Yeah, I think that's so important. You guys don't understand how modest Sandra really is. She has really blossomed as a leader and really takes training for all of us so to heart. I just have learned so much from her, and we started at the same time. But it's, you really get to decide how you want to blossom and grow in this business and throughout the whole company of Cabi. I think you can really expand off of what you originally started of just a stylist. None of us at Cabi are just stylists, I would say. We're all doing something bigger and brighter all the time. So I love that. And I just also have to say is like, I'm going to brag on both of us real quick here, Sandra. You and I are smart women. We are smart and savvy women. And I would like to say that we would not still be doing this if it didn't bring us something, some joy, some professional growth, the money, whatever it is, after these 9 years that we've been doing Cabi. And it does. I think that's really important. It's awkward sometimes to talk about money. It's awkward to brag on yourself. It's awkward to talk about those touchy subjects for people. But I think it's really important for anyone who is thinking of their lives sort of in a crossroads right now, or thinking you may need a refresh, or thinking about like, what is that next step? What is really my next personal growth moment going to look like? You may need to hear sort of some people bragging, some people being real and being honest with you. And Sandra and I are always going to do that for you. So don't hesitate to reach out to us about that, I would say. It's really important. But, being Cabi stylists, the thing that Sandra and I don't talk about, but we didn't start out with any sort of retail background. We just really liked our initial clothes, right? Like Sandra talked about the pivotal outfit and blazer that she got at her first Cabi show. I was attracted immediately by the clothes that my very good friend and now my team leader was wearing. So there is this huge benefit that every 6 months we get a new wardrobe, Sandra. Yes. We dress really well now.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go
You
ahead.
have thoughts on that too. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just being, it is interesting when you come into a space that you didn't expect to be in and you can really thrive. And so that's important. We're at a point now where women are questioning everything that they do. I mean, I question all the time. I think that's a good thing. I think that's what COVID has brought us, is this reevaluation of what we're doing and how we're spending our time and who we're spending our time with. And so you could be sitting there watching this and thinking about what's next for me. That's scary. Sometimes that is exciting, but it's very real. And especially in this climate, because the whole world has changed and the way that we do everything has changed. And so I just encourage you, both Lee and I want to encourage you to think about looking deep down into what are your skills, what are your desires, what is your vision, what is, what do you want to do in this next step of life, whatever that is, whether that's kids are getting older and going to school or, leaving the house, whatever it is, because cabi could really be something for you that is a really great addition. And this end of the year, a lot of people start evaluating what they're going to do into the new year. So it is not too late to consider a career with cabi, and we would love to talk to you more about that.
Yeah, we have enjoyed very much since, when did we start this? July, of being on Coincidental Trendsetters with you all. Sandra and I are going to return in the new year with some great new ideas, and we can't wait to get back with you. And we're going to do it twice a month instead of trying to do this every week schedule. Both Sandra and I have new demands, very exciting things coming up in the new year. But what's great about what we do as a cabi stylist, and another reason why we both stay, is that this time of year is the time where, if we so choose, we can recharge. Where there's this great period during cabi between our two seasons, the fall, winter, and the spring, summer collection come out before we get to go to an in-person scoop in January, which was great, where we get to just slow down and take advantage of that, that time. Cabi also offers the collection though through middle of January. So don't worry, you can still get your cabi. Don't worry about that. But we're going to take a break from Coincidental Trendsetters until the new year. And we're looking forward to seeing you more then. But I know that I speak for Sandra when I say, if you have any questions or comments or anything about what we've just said, you can leave it in the comments here, whether on YouTube or wherever you find this video, or just contact us and we would be happy to talk to you about it. And let me tell you, we'll give it to you straight.
Absolutely. Well, ladies, once again, we are the Coincidental Trendsetters. We have enjoyed our time with you, and we know that you may be here by coincidence, but you are not here by accident. And we thank you so much for spending your time with us in 2021. And we cannot wait to serve you going into 2022. So signing off for this year, but we will see you in the new year. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we will talk with you soon.
Bye, everybody.